Welcome to another Secret Influence TV interview. Secret Influence TV interviews people who inspire or influence others. People who have a story to tell or expertise to share, because I believe everyone has a story to tell, and by sharing stories is how we connect with people, we motivate people, and we can even inspire people. So today I'm very pleased to be chatting to Jimmy Asuni. Jimmy is an award-winning international motivational speaker and author of the book Dare to be Imperfect. Jimmy has got a really incredible story which he'll share with you, and is welcome to the show, Jimmy. It's great to see you again.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for having me here today. I really do appreciate it. It's an honor to be here today. Thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. And so, just to start, just a few questions to get to know you. So, where do you live at the moment? What city do you live in?
I live in London at the moment. I'm a London boy. I live in Southeast London, a new place called Sydenham. Southeast London, Sydenham.
Lovely. And
I live.
Sorry, where were you born? You weren't born in England?
No. I wasn't born here. So I was born in Yaba, in a place called Yaba, Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay.
It's in West Africa.
Okay, lovely.
I'm African by origin, but British by nationality. If that makes any sense.
Okay. And do you? Do you go back to Nigeria?
I do. In fact, I'll be telling you a little bit about what I'm doing in Nigeria right now.
Okay.
As we proceed, I do try and go back like twice every year.
Okay.
To make sure that the things that I want done are done properly.
Okay.
And to help people back home, which is what I'm all about.
And do you? I mean, you're a motivational speaker. So, is there anyone you find motivating, or who's motivated you in your life?
To be honest, I get motivated by different people. To be honest,
okay.
So there's no one person I can say that influenced the way I motivate people. It's been, but I would say people like Les Brown, stand out for me.
Sure.
Harry Sedinas,
of course.
The man that helped us get to where we are now. Harry Sedinas is one person I truly admire, and I respect him a lot. He's done so much.
Okay.
And Lily too is one of the people I actually aspire to be like. Harry and Lily are.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, no, I've done. Yeah, I'd speak to Harry regularly, and and Harry and Lily are both people I learned a lot from, and they certainly inspire me. What makes you excited in life? You know, what makes you excited in life? What makes you passionate? What makes you excited in life? What are you passionate about?
So what makes me excited is seeing someone look at me and tell me that, oh, if you did it, I can do it too. That's the ultimate thing for me. If someone can look at me and say, because that guy did it, I can do it too. That's what motivates me, to be honest. And the remaining things are all secondary. The money is secondary, but it's just to help people see that if I can do it, they can do it too. They just need to be more, to have three things, which is they need to be consistent, they need to be persistent, and they need to give thanks. That's it.
Okay, fantastic. No, it's a powerful message. So Jimmy, I want to talk about your book now. So Dare to be Imperfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really powerful story you've got, and perhaps you could share it with the viewers. But to start with, who did you write the book for? Who did you write it to help? Who's your sort of audience? Did you have a particular intended?
To be honest, this is a very tricky question, because I didn't have any. I just wanted to inspire people to get them to wake up and go for what they want and stop doubting themselves and go for what I want, which is what I did. I've been through it all, from the emotional breakdown to the mental breakdown to the. So I just thought if I can put it in a book and help inspire people who have been told they cannot make it in life, and just help people, basically. That's what I'm about. I'm about helping people realize the hidden potentials they have in them and bringing it out to the world and showing the world that, listen, because I'm not like you, or because I'm a little bit different from you, doesn't mean I cannot accomplish the same thing you're accomplishing in life, basically. So I just wrote the book to help people see that, okay, if Jimmy can do it, then I can do it too. And I don't have a specific age group or specific target audience. I just wrote the book so that if anybody picks up the book, they'll get inspired to wake up and go for what they want in their lives. That's it, really.
I think we all need inspiration in life, because life can be very challenging, and we all have moments where we lose our motivation. I think anything that can keep us motivated is a good thing. And I think people who, like yourself, who've gone through challenges and talking from the heart very authentically about things, that's one of the best case for inspiration. I mean, so what I mean, I know you're working in a bank. You are doing very well, and obviously with your book and you speak. But do you want to share a bit about what because you talked about some of your you're a bit different. Do you want to is it okay for you to share what you mean by that?
So yeah, I was start from telling you I've got a condition called cerebral palsy. Now, what is cerebral palsy? It's a condition that affects part of the brain that controls your movement and your speech.
Sure.
So
okay.
So I lived with that all my life, but it can and the condition can either get worse or it can get better. But I'm just fortunate enough that with all the amount of prayers, the amount of physiotherapy, the amount of psychological people I have around me, they sort of help me to go within me and search for that hidden treasure I had within me. So yeah, I'm quite I'm a go-getter as an individual. So I've done and I don't give up.
No, I mean I think that's one of the key things. You're clearly a very determined person, and you've sort of the cerebral palsy is it's obviously made you who you are, and you've when you share your story, it's you went through struggled through that, but then that made you more determined to get in there, and obviously that's helped you through your journey. And I think what I like about your book is that you share what's worked for you, and that is if we can identify people who've been through similar struggles, I think that's what helps us the most in life. And it's very easy to sort of give ourselves labels or put a label on us and say, well, we can only do this because we're this person, whether it's cerebral palsy or autism or I'm dyspraxic and I was very clumsy as a child and struggled at school. It's very easy to limit yourself by thinking that you can only do so much. So I think you are.
Let me add a little bit of nugget to this here. There is no limit to what you can achieve. It's just your mind telling you can't achieve it. It might take you longer to achieve it, but there's no limit to what you can achieve. And for me, when people tell me the sky is the starting point or the sky is the limit, I tell them no. The sky is actually the starting point for me.
Sure.
Because there's no limit. There's no limit to what you can achieve. If you're persistent and you're consistent and you give thanks for every win you have, then you can you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in your life. Is what I say.
Sure.
So the fact that I've been able to accomplish a lot of things in my life, one of them is my MBA. It took me 3 times to get it. I failed it the first time, I failed it the second time, but I got it the third time.
Right.
So that if that is me not being persistent and consistent, then I don't know what else is.
No, of course.
I've had to really dig deep within me to get to this point where I now feel comfortable to talk to everybody and share my story with everybody and just show them that listen, regardless of what labels they put on you, you can break out of the labels. The fact that someone tells you that you're stupid doesn't mean you're stupid. You just need to dig deep within you and find tools that can help you accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. And with the introduction of technology now, that's made it a lot easier for you to sort of spread your wings and fly, basically.
Of course. So would you say, like, it's almost that, that determination and, look at, that, and just keep that self-belief and, that's one of the basic. Is there any other tips you can share? I mean, I think that's such a key thing. It's like about being resilient. It's about keeping determined, and that's self-belief. Is there any other sort of tips around for people who are struggling, with they've got a condition, got a label, and they're struggling?
I'll tell you a bit about myself. So
sure.
So yes, I was born with cerebral palsy, but I didn't know I had cerebral palsy, to be honest, because my parents sort of guided me in the right direction. They didn't treat me any different from my brother and my sister at home.
Okay.
So I grew up with that intention that I can do what everyone was doing.
Sure.
But the fact is, I then went to school, and kids in school will call me all sorts of names, from break dancer to the guy with no brains to so coming from that to now, I'm like, wow, I'm really improved. Like even to talk without saliva coming out of my mouth is a big plus for me.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because I couldn't talk without saliva coming out of my mouth, basically.
Sure.
And for me to come from that to now, where I can actually control my saliva, don't get me wrong, it's still actually dribble at times, but because and I think it comes with maturity and age.
Yeah.
Because especially me being a man, I don't want to go and talk to a lady and be like and be speaking at her. You see my point?
Of course. Yeah, no, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
everyone's
so I need to. I've learned the rudiments of how to control my saliva.
Okay. To learn practical ways. Yeah.
Exactly.
Techniques.
You're constantly telling yourself you mustn't speak at people, and basically the amount of pains you go through with cerebral palsy is a lot. Like I go through a lot of pains. Like now I've got pains in my neck, I've got pains in my back, but you will not know except I tell you.
But this, I mean, I think this is why, the fact that, when you talk on stage or events, I think a couple of years ago we spoke at a few events together. I mean, that is like the ultimate, even if you still have to, it's still hard and challenging. The fact that you can do it is that's the ultimate testament, I think. So I know that when we talked before, you said you're involved in quite a few charity projects. You've got your own sort of charity you're working on. I think one of the best things we could do if you get successful in life is to give back, and and contribute. That's what makes society grow.
Everyone who knows me will tell you I'm a giver. So whether it's giving them money or giving them moral support or giving them spiritual support or giving them advice, everyone who knows me will tell you I'm a giver. So when I went back to Nigeria like last year, I
Okay.
I've been thinking of how I can give back to
Sure.
people back home, because I wanted it to be structured. I wanted to be
Okay.
structured to whatever I'm doing back home. So I decided,
Okay.
let me start a foundation, and I called it
Okay.
Oja Foundation. So
Okay.
the way the is basically to help people who have lost the breadwinner in their family, and just to help
Okay.
people in general who need help financially,
Sure.
emotionally, and physically, whatever the foundation can do to make your life a little bit more easier. That's what I'm all about. So
Okay.
I go out of my way to make it out. People have food on their table to eat. So I believe food is very important. Like if we can, there's a popular saying that if hunger is removed from
Right.
from your life, you can focus on the things that actually do matter.
Sure. So
So
I will
that's
share.
why I decided to bring up the foundation, and I
Okay.
set it up in Nigeria. And it's all in memory of my dad, because I lost my dad when I was 15.
Right. Okay. No.
And
From
basically,
memory of him.
he had a huge influence in my life by helping me become the man I am today.
Okay.
Like I can hear his voice in my head
Sure.
shouting at me to swallow my saliva.
Okay.
He will call me my native name and say Laulu, swallow. And I
Sure.
was like, yes, daddy. And I swallowed the saliva in my mouth, because back then, swallowing my saliva was a big issue for me. It's not
Okay.
like now when I can control it.
Sure. It's
So
nice
yeah,
to do in his name. Yeah.
there's been different people that helped me become the man I am. My mom helped me to learn how to do my buttons,
Okay. Okay.
because I couldn't do my button myself. So
Sure.
what she did was she brought these two poles which had buttons in the middle, and that's how I learned how to do my buttons.
Okay. Okay. Well,
So
so
I mean, then I also had friends that helped me become the man I am today. I'm not going to mention their names here, but
sure.
they know who they are, and they've helped me become the man I am today. And I'm thankful to all of them for their input into my life.
So,
Going back to the Oja Foundation, and
yeah.
so we've helped close to like 100 people already. We provided food for them.
Excellent.
The Oja Foundation donates money to different accounts to help people who are less privileged, who are less fortunate. And we've helped this Christmas. We had a Christmas giveaway where we gave 5,000 naira to 10 people.
Okay.
And that was online. I did the draws online so that there was transparency, and people could actually see that.
Sure.
That I was doing it transfer on the spot.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So we are planning another one for Easter this year,
Okay.
where we're going to try and make it bigger. We're going to try and increase the amount and reach more people. So yeah, that's it for the foundation.
So is that one of your big plans this year? Is that the
I'm a
so
lover of
is
giving
that
back.
part of, so you're for the next years, that you've got your big plans to grow that?
Pardon?
Is that part of your sort of big plans for the next year? Is growing the foundation? Is that one of your big?
Yeah. That is one of my targets. I want to grow the foundation so that we can reach more people and help more people. The fun thing was that I had a friend called me and said her son needed school fees. But I had to tell her, listen, everything the foundation does is coming from my pocket. So I can't afford to do that right now. But I will look into that for the future, for the future purpose, and see what we can do as a foundation to help you pay for your son's school fees. So that's the big plan. Like I really would like to help more people stand on their feet, set up businesses for them, and then just them to run the businesses and and get on with their lives and have their own independent life.
Of course.
That is big for me. Like if I can do that, then I'm on the way to becoming happier. Does that make any sense?
No, of course. I mean, it's very exciting, and you have to keep us updated of how it goes, and give me. I'll share the links to how people can contact you if they want to find more out in below this video. So yeah, do. So yeah.
Yeah, one more thing. One of my big dreams.
Yes.
If you have an open house in Nigeria,
okay.
where anyone that has issues can come in.
Okay.
And have it'll be like a community within a community. Does that make
Okay.
any sense?
That's
So
nice idea,
we'll have doctors that are coming to see them. We'll have psychologists that are coming to see them. We'll have different sports they can do. We'll tailor what they want to do with their lives.
Sure.
And so help them develop the skills they need to help them become independent.
Okay. So we support each other as a sort of community. Yeah, no, I think
that's my big dream. Like I would like to have a big house where for example we'll have accommodation for people who want to sleep, who want to have rest, who want to stay there for. They'll have morning food, they'll have afternoon food, they'll have lunch, they'll have breakfast, they'll have lunch, and they'll have dinner for free. It'll be coming out from my pocket, but that's my big dream. I would like to help people by providing them with skills that they need to develop themselves as human beings.
Well, I think it all starts with having a dream. If you don't know where you want to go, you'll never get there. And you've got to have a big vision, something you're passionate, excited about, and then you can work the step towards it. Clearly, family is very important to you, and I think it's so important nowadays to connect with other people, whether it's family or colleagues or partners, business, and support each other, especially with challenging times. And I'm the founder of the #1 copywriting community on Facebook, which is all about helping people be more powerful writers and influencers. And I think it's it's such a good point you're making about certainly the open house, how people come together and support each other, and that's one way of growing and offering support. Do you think, so looking forward, did you enjoy writing the book? Do you plan to write another one? Do you think this is you'd write an update?
Why not if not? Like why not if not? I'm open. Like I would definitely like to write a book about my life. Those two, because I believe there's some fundamental things that happened in my life that shaped me. Sure. To become the man I am right now.
Okay.
So I definitely would like to write a book about my life and just put it out there.
No, definitely. We've certainly lived a very, very, very exciting, and varied and challenging life, and you've got an incredible story. And as I said, I think stories, since beginning of time, we've passed our wisdom on and taught through storytelling. It's how we connect, whether it's individuals, businesses. So, and that's what I do. In Sigmund Stevie, I look to interview people like yourself who have powerful stories to tell, where you can inspire other people or help influence them to get over their own obstacles. So we're sort of coming towards the end of our chat, Jimmy. A couple of things. So if people want to contact you, I'm going to share your details. But I know that you do public speaking, and you can a motivational speaker. So if someone wants to inspire or motivate people, that's one of the things you offer. Do you have if people are interested, and you're in a day, they've read your book and do you do coaching, or would do you? People want to
so yeah, I'm not yet a coach, but I'm looking to start a program. I've already put together an 11-week course, which I put out. It's an 11 strategy course, which I put together, and I've used the book Dare to Be Imperfect as as a standard to start that. And they can check it out on YouTube. My channel is on YouTube, like Nick's channel, like Adarabi's channel. So yeah, my channel is Jimmy Asuni. If you go on YouTube and type in Jimmy Asuni, you find some of my products out there. And I'm going to put the introduction, stage 1 and stage 2. Then I'll put stage 3 sometime very soon. But the reason behind that is I want to try and monetize it a little bit. You know, I can.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the reason behind that. I'm just doing up free the first 3 stages of what I've done, so that if people are interested, then they can reach out to me and I'll show them the whole pack. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's the big dream for me.
Okay, exciting. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be sharing your YouTube link and other ways of contacting Jimmy below this video. So just do my dare to be imperfect. I think that's a powerful message. It's simple. You know, if you try to be perfect in life, you're going to be disappointed, because actually we know perfect.
There is no such thing as perfection. I leave you with this thought. Yeah, there's no such thing as perfection. We are imperfect beings, and basically there's no such thing as perfection. We can only get better, but we can never be perfect. Thank you very much. I remain Jimmy Asuni, international motivational speaker, and also the author of the book Dare to Be Perfect. I leave you with peace, love, and light to you.
Love it. Thanks, Jimmy. On that note, we will end our interview. Take care. Speak soon.
Bye.